ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਨਾਮ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਅਜੂਨੀ ਸੈਭੰ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਜਪ ਆਦਿ ਸੱਚ ਜੁਗਾਦਿ ਸੱਚ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਸੱਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਵੀ ਸੱਚ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਖੁਸ਼ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਹੋ। ਕੱਲ ਜੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਲਿਆਂਦੀਆਂ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ, ਹਨਾ? How are you? You seem happy. You must have remained alert yesterday and applied all those things which we talked about yesterday. That our children should feel accepted, loved, and they must feel that they are so important in our lives. These are not the things to be remembered. It's not some tricks. It's not some acting to do. No. Our personality, what type of our personality is, that influences others. That makes the other people feel about us what they feel about us. It's about our character, about our characteristics, that what type of deeds we do and how we do, how sensitively, how lovingly, how humbly, and what are our virtues. There are two ways of living life which determine what type of our personality is. And our personality is, it is our personalities, it is our aura, it is our being's fragrance which others feel. And if we are not living today, if we are thinking that if we are taking today, the present, as a traveling time, and we are hoping that tomorrow is going to bring all the happinesses in my life, then we are not really living. We are just existing, waiting for tomorrow. Waiting for tomorrow's all those beautiful things. And in this type of life, this personality has nothing meaningful, has nothing precious, has no beauty in them. And hence, nothing valuable it can impart to the people who live in the house or the people in our lives. And if our personality is like this, then our children are going to feel that nothing precious is being accumulated. Nothing beautiful is in life. This must be understood very clearly. हर का नाम निदान है, सेविए सुख पाई. Then Maharaji says there is another way of living life, a most beautiful way, where every moment of life becomes a moment of bliss, moment of peace, moment of freshness. That is by becoming connected with that creative power within. Maharaji says that through meditation, the second way is living a meditative life. And he says that on that path, we become connected with that creative power which is dwelling within us. When we meditate, by becoming focused at the heart area or in between the eyebrows, we become connected with that power. That's why every day we sit in meditation for some time before we get together, so that we can become connected with that power. And that's creative power. That keeps our minds fresh, alert, energized. And this way of life, what happens, that our minds become like a magnet, which attracts a different type of ideas which are much deeper, much meaningful, much satisfying than the average ideas our minds usually have. And living this way, at every step, at every day of our lives, we keep collecting more and more jewels, diamonds. Mat vich ratan jawahar manik. Maharaji says that our consciousness starts having most beautiful jewels, diamonds of virtues. Maharaji says that when we start dwelling with the divine within, we become connected with that creative power, most beautiful, peaceful, wisest. And those riches God starts transferring into our minds, into our consciousness. And we feel that every day our lives are becoming more and more precious. We are collecting more and more diamonds. This is the secret. This very is the secret which automatically, if we are this type of person, if we have this personality, then we would accept everyone. Then we would appreciate everybody's presence in our lives, whosoever becomes present, because we will, our way of life, our way of feeling, our way of thinking changes. Then our children, who can never say that I don't like this life, they would become so enthusiastic about life, so happy, so upbeat, so energetic. We should put our head in His hands. When we focus at the forehead, we put our heads in His hands and He transfers most beautiful consciousness into our mind, most beautiful thoughts. He changes the destiny which was written on our. And sometimes we should give our hearts in His hands so that He can make us so beautiful. When we go to Him, when we meditate, you'll find that sometimes you'll go to Him smiling. Sometimes you'll go to Him pleading. And sometimes you'll go to Him as a picture of helplessness. I love these, our sittings. And after these sittings, I always wonder and hope and pray that both you and I walk the second way of life. अपना ख्याल रखिए.